Welcome back, my little recusants, to another episode of Cabernet. We have obviously finished the game, but we're loading back into chapter 6 because I have some ideas of what to kind of do before we finally set out. So we have a couple of extra days so we can actually make ourselves a situation where we can maybe do some extra end game achievements without going through the entire game again. We are ready to end the day. Let's move ourselves over to Monday the 8th. And we are going to go full evil. And the reason for that is I'm planning to basically get max nihilism in a couple of quick steps. So my plan is we have everybody super friendly, like our humans. We've also taken on the love heart in both. Okay? And my thought process is, let's just eat everyone. Let's eat Demian. Let's eat Roman. Let's eat and just KO everyone. See how fast we can get to max nihilism, because obviously trying to get both max humanity and max nihilism at the same time is going to be tricky. We have max humanity. Let's just max nihilism by ending all of our friends' lives. This shouldn't take any action points. So let's have a look in here. Is Anastasia here? I think Anastasia is actually gone, is she? Since this is the kind of save file with the love. Yeah, so Anastasia is gone. But that doesn't mean we can't fly to Evgeny, or even just stop off in the bookstore. We're planning on getting rid of everybody, so...
Wonderful to see you again, Miss Morozova.
You too, Roman.
Do you think yourself so easily?
It's...
I would be beside.
Well...
And what of...
Pardon?
Have you...
Oh... I enjoyed it.
Ah.
I am aware...
I think...
We've done this already, guys, so I'm just...
I do so... It's such a...
And if...
The town.
Well, I...
You know...
What a... The...
How about you?
I may...
Splendid.
Let's speak privately.
There's something I'd like to discuss with you, privately.
As always, I'm at your disposal.
I'm really curious if this just maxes our nihilism. Let's see.
And the light will await you and me. Await you and
So,
me.
by light, I mean the light of the great beyond. See you later, Roman. And we're just going to not stop feeding. We're just not going to stop. And hopefully this gives us nihilism. Undertaker. And I've gained nihilism. How much? Not an awful lot. So, onward we'll go. Maruzva,
Hey, Liza.
let's speak in private.
May we speak somewhere in private?
Of course, Liza. Let's meet in my hut.
Perfect.
I don't even have to, travel far. This is great. Super duper handy. Oh, can we actually... Wait now, can we enchant her?
Here's what I want you to do, Marusa.
I don't want her to do anything, actually. I just want her to perish. Bye-bye, Maruzova. Now for the brother.
What a night, huh?
May we speak somewhere in private?
Of course, Doctor.
This is so quick. So we're getting 10 every time. That's not too bad. How many humans do we have? Do we have enough? We have Oleg. Oleg the shopkeeper as well. We mightn't actually have enough people to get max. We'll see. Gotten rid of 3 people. 53 nihilism.
It's too dark. I don't want to stumble on a branch and break my neck. It's too dark. I don't want to stumble.
This is so evil.
And the light will await you and me.
Await you and me. And another one down, another one down, another one bites the dust. And another one down, and another one down, and another one bites the dust. Can't feed on him, she's also gone. We've Iskra and Oleg on this page still to go. We've Trophim as well. Trophim as well. Do we have enough people? 63. Oh my god, are we gonna... It's gonna just be a lot, isn't it? It's gonna literally be, I'd say, every single person. We're gonna need it. Let's go to the woods.
It's too dark. I don't want to stumble on a branch and break my neck.
Is it just a thing of every day I'd need to do that on my other playthrough? I thought I'd get max nihilism way quicker. Here's another one. Do they just respawn this way? Nom 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 nom. 73. If I just go in and out, does it let me? I imagine it should, right? I feel like that was a complete waste of time. Sorry guys, I will try this another time. When I get much closer to it, I'll load back in. So after spawning and respawning a bunch of rabbits and draining Demian, we end up with max nihilism and maxed humanity. And basically we're going to be moving on now to completing the rest of the storylines and getting different endings. That's going to be the rest of this episode.
Great timing.
Actually,
Let me introduce you to a
So basically, we're going to skip along. We're basically going to chat to the mercenaries and we're going to basically give the bomb to Goisha without telling her that it's a bomb.
Can I
It's
talk-
really important for
Let's use-
another version of the ending.
So what did
Because
you
we've
want to
obviously
talk?
gotten the one where
Ron
we
said that I should
disarmed it.
That's right. He was really anxious.
So just hand over the package.
here you go.
Thank you, Liza. I'll pass this on to Ivan. We won't forget your service.
Listen, this may be none of my business, but be careful. Please.
Yeah, so that's basically it. We then continue on the rest of the story. We go through the Countess's manor. We go and sneak through and do all of those bits and
Eerie
pieces.
to be inside this room
And
again.
basically, I decide, since I have max nihilism, to keep Victoria locked in the underground.
I saw you closing the safe.
But
What the hell are you doing here?
we continue on to basically meeting up with the Countess at Town Hall.
Let me out. Let me out right now.
I don't think so.
And essentially this first ending is going to be accepting the Countess's
Unlocked.
offer.
Looks like
So
good.
I'm going to let this cutscene play, but it's basically a quicker ending.
Countess Orlova.
And I'll chat to you when that's all
Liza,
finished.
darling, is that you? I was just finishing up some work. Do you have a
Something.
Well, no one's...
No.
Oh, the whole... And then... But I digress. What brings you here tonight?
Oh, there is this project I've been helping the mayor with. He asked me to survey the peasants regarding their workload and report back with the results.
Did he now?
Hope it's all right with you, Madame Orlova.
Of course, dear. How can I say no to taking initiative? Next time, though, run those things by me. All business requires due diligence.
Will do, Madame Orlova.
I'm actually glad I ran into you, dear. There was something I wanted to discuss. From the moment I saw you on your first night in that dirty little nightgown, something told me that you are special. You don't know this, but the envelope that you were tasked to I was trying to work out.
I'm glad I could.
Don't flatter yourself. Now, stay with me for a minute. How familiar are you with the works of the stock market?
It's rather simple, isn't it? If they guess not much.
Couldn't have put a... Whoever...
Sounds like.
Oh, it is... Now, tell me.
Who in their right mind would complain about living forever?
An optimist. None of those fools playing the game. None of them live long enough to see the truth and learn their lessons. Any vampire who's lived longer than a century and not become rich is a waste of opportunity incarnate. We can invest in people, play them like cards in our hands. We are able to predict what will happen better than anyone because but even other vampires.
What exactly are you trying to say?
Have I not made myself clear? I am offering you to become my protege, silly. You've earned it. You've proved yourself. Victoria, Hussar, and all the others. None of them have what it takes. But you and I, we can move mountains together. You'll live with me at the manor, and I'll teach you all there is to know about running a thriving business. An empire. We will bend the country itself to our very will and live like the queens we deserve to be.
That's a very generous offer, Madame Orlova. It's just that...
Don't tell me. I know what bothers you. It's your missing brother, isn't it? Well, for as long as the law, I can...
Is what you are saying true?
I appreciate that you're thinking through this, but what reason do I have to lie, dear? You've proven yourself worthy. You've earned the right to power in our ranks, and now you may choose what to do with it. Come with me, and we can change the world together. What do you say?
Madame Orlova, thank you for your generous offer. I accept.
You won't regret this, my dear. Now come, we have our work cut out for us. We have a whole country to play for.
The feedstock numbers keep climbing, and we've certainly cornered the high-end market. I'd say in a few more months, we'll have enough influence to take back the operation entirely. And with that, I believe we've earned ourselves this drink tonight. To good business.
Hear, hear.
I have to say, this may be one of the finest batches yet, but I believe the best is still to come. After all, we have all of eternity.
So yeah, we can basically load back through the middle of the credits. We arrive back at the start of the chapter just before the Countess. We're going to say, no, can't accept. And then we're going to continue on through the epilogue until we reach the Mayor Savelli. Once we meet Savelli, we will accept his offer. And that's going to give us another ending
But
achievement.
What exact...
have I, Victoria? You.
So we can save in the mayor's office just for a little bit less of a reload.
Well,
And once we're done
for
that,
the law,
we can move on, accept Savelli's offer, and let that cutscene play,
Madame Orlova,
and the ending play.
but
But again, another
That-
achievement
I'm afraid-
got, which is great.
Oh, and hope.
What did I say? That the... Why, I suppose... Oh, I can...
blood export system?
It is, isn't it? See, I wish more people expressed genuine curiosity before casting judgment. Isn't that what science is all about?
You're not wrong. Why don't you tell me more about this system of yours?
It would be my pleasure. As you know, I care deeply about my fellow man, my neighbors, those working so hard just to get by. During my early years in government, oh Lord, this takes me back. One of my responsibilities was to pay visits to officials in different provinces. I met people from all around the country, from all kinds of backgrounds and all sorts of trades. It didn't take me even 2 months to realize that everything was rotten, inside and out, chaotic, in complete disarray. Every little town was exactly the same. Hospitals shamefully understaffed, roads ridden with potholes, good people suffering in poverty and drowning in drink. And no one did anything about it. No one even cared. They were too busy lining their own pockets. Police and most of my colleagues, all corrupt to the bone, bureaucracy stopping any feeble attempts to take action. It made me boil with anger, Liza. Livid. I swore to myself that once I rose up, I would get rid of the chaos that is our country, that I would turn it around, help my good fellow citizens. Design. Since I've become mayor, the town has improved, wouldn't you say? In only a few months, local businesses have... And that's exactly where the system... You're a smart young lady. You must understand. Say, a building needs to be fixed. You need to take the money out of the town's budget. But it's all been squandered. Ultimately, nothing gets done. But what if there was a whole demographic of...
Cabernet.
Exactly. I learned about the existence of vampires. It's not that... It's shocking that your species was sitting on a gold mine. It took me 5 minutes by producing Cabernet.
And what exactly is...
The old crone drained using archaic tech, but you and I, Liza. Moreover, she only made Cabernet, but you and I, Liza.
Why, of course.
My operation quadrupled turnover by draining lawbreakers. It uses the parasites of the earth to lift up society, the deserving citizens.
This is certainly unorthodox, but I have to...
It is, isn't it? My system solves 2 problems at once. It disposes of those who seek to keep us in ruin, and it provides significant income to benefit the people. Unfortunately, the Countess managed to find out about my enterprise and threatened blackmail if I didn't cut her in. I didn't mean to bring it up, but if a certain someone didn't steal my private correspondence, all the profits would have gone into the town's budget. But like they say, water under the bridge. In any case, Miss Morozova, I take it that you managed to find me all the...
You say that you only take the blood of parasites, but... Your basement cells are filled with protesters, just like you claim to. How does that fit this...
I can see your confusion. They tried to shoot me at the rally.
What if I told you that those people are innocent?
Whatever do you mean?
I discovered that the whole thing was set up by the Countess. She hired a marksman to provoke the chaos, clearly so that you would have more victims for production. These people meant no harm.
Orchestrated mayhem to manipulate the citizens? I won't stand for it. Countess Orlova and I will have a serious talk about this. Corruption. I'll tell you what, Liza. I will set the protesters free as early as tomorrow. Of course, those that were sent to the lower floors, I can't let them go. Sadly, it goes without saying, of course, but the system is not for everyone to comprehend. Some just have to reap the benefits of the machine without knowing how it works. So,
I accept.
I am delighted to hear that, Elizaveta. You always struck me as a judicious person. And who knows? Perhaps we can keep working together.
We'll see where the future takes us.
Indeed. But wherever it does, one thing I know is that it will be bright.
Liza, there you are. Don't forget that you're meant to take minutes for the mayor tonight. He won't be pleased if you keep him waiting.
That's right. Thank you for reminding me, Anya. I'll see you tomorrow.
Night, Liza.
So, now that we've restarted again, we are going to basically decline the mayor's offer. And since we've maxed nihilism, we can now collect the
in any case, I take
Dragomir ending. Because we can accept his offer.
Brother.
So
All
I'll
he
leave that
wanted
play.
was to help his country.
And
it's clear that you and I don't
let
see
you enjoy
eye to
that
eye on
ending.
everything. Then again, you need to, and I do owe you. Your brother should be released effective immediately. It goes without saying, of course, but no one can know about what the system. So,
Even what's going on?
Liza, well, before I've all. Crescent came out of the fog, took a knife out of his pocket. I will cut and I will hit. Either way, you will be it.
What?
Ah,
What?
Mayor, you're the first.
My coffin. How long does he?
By the sound of it, nothing personal.
It's full. Dragomir.
In a cage yet again.
Maybe I would have learned more if I had a better teacher.
Don't blame your errors. You betrayed my trust once. I do not hold it against you. Nonetheless, looking at your soul anew, I can see that I was right about you. It is clear you've discovered your own path towards becoming a lion.
I'm quite flattered. Thank you.
Concerned with flattery, I'm not. Your destiny shall go beyond this prison cell and swamp of a town. How tedious it must be to have a wolf's blood flowing through your veins. But those days are almost over. A new beginning nears. There is just one more step left before true power is at your fingertips.
What is it?
Show the one who put you in the cage who you really are. Drink every drop of his blood. Feed on every scream he emits. The reward will not leave you wanting.
It would be my pleasure to destroy that bastard.
Very well. You are now again bound by your vow. I will set you free once more, so you may fulfill it. Find your warden. Take from him what you deserve.
Oh, I'll take every single drop.
Once balance is restored, you will be granted your true power. Then you can show them who you really are. All of them. Every single one. Now go through that door and sow the seeds of chaos. In this world, they are the ones that yield the mightiest crops.
Thank you, Master.
Farewell, child. You have proven to be a worthy investment.
What are you doing here? Guards, come here right away.
They aren't going to help you this time. In fact, I'm afraid nothing will.
Don't you come any closer.
It's you! What have you done? Surrender right now. You hear me?
True power at my fingertips.
It's over. You are finished, lady.
You stay right where you are.
My pleasure.
And this is exactly why we can't trust the rotten government to execute our rights. It is time for a better future. It is time for everyone to unite. It is...
Liza, what are you doing over there?
So that was a really, really dark ending, guys. And for the final different ending, we're going to have to escape with Kolya. Kolya's a vampire. But since we didn't tell Goysha to disarm the bomb, we're going to get another ending. And that ending is going to be that we blew up Town Hall, basically. So just escape as usual.
I'm flying.
And I'll see you at the end of that cutscene.
Where do you think you're...
It's her! Shoot her! Severely warned that she can turn invisible. Look out!
We needed help, Kolya. I can't believe it. Wait.
Our people have been enduring this tyranny for centuries. Ruler after ruler after ruler, the story is always the same. Oppression, poverty, unlawful imprisonment for true heroes, like my friend Goysha, who was apprehended last night with no notice or reason. And what does the ruling class get? Palaces, gold and power. Don't trust the honeyed speeches of the new officials. This is the same fairy tale we've been told, but it's all lies. And this is exactly why we can't trust the rotten government to execute our rights. It is time for a better future. It is time for everyone to unite. It is time to burn this place to kingdom come.
Wait!
What the hell?
There are people locked up down there. We need to save them.
Don't listen to her. The tyranny stops today. The power goes to us, the people. No regrets.
Did she say there are people still inside?
Quick, we need to help them!
Hurry up, everyone!
Hello? And
So you've ended up with this,
This monument was
new
built to
description
commemorate
here.
the countless victims of the town hall tragedy. That night indeed became an important one in the town's history. I could have never imagined the consequences of delivering one small package before I saw them with my own eyes. Even Yvonne himself didn't realize exactly how much irreversible damage his largely symbolic act of rebellion would bring. I was lucky to have enough loyal friends who helped organize the rescue team. They managed to extinguish the fire, and I led them to the upper floors of the underground facility. The townsfolk managed to save some people before the bomb's damage caused a cave-in. Most of those imprisoned on the lower levels never again saw the light of day. I think it's safe to say that somewhere on a subconscious level, the people of town never fully recovered from the tragedy. Since so many of the horrors beneath Town Hall were vampire-related, shortly after the rescue operation, of course, however, they did manage to alter horrible and illegal, yet the corpse chamber and draining floor. The infamous Sevelius Gortsov, the purportedly There wasn't much left of his secret office after the dust settled from the explosion, but my opinion is that Savelli ended up being buried in the ruins of his own monstrous creation. The worst part of it all was that there wasn't much evidence left intact to link him up to his crimes beyond a reasonable doubt. While many people connected the dots, many more loved his public work and the town improvements he made with literal blood money. That left him written in the town history as a somewhat controversial figure. Some see him as the picture of an honest official, and others as the madman that he really was. In contrast, the next mayor the town elected remained in his... During that whole time, well... Victoria. Wait a minute. Victoria. I never ended up telling someone to release her from the basement, did I? Since I haven't heard anything about her since, I have to assume she died from not having access to her vessel.
So yeah, a couple of different endings there,
She
and
should
we're
have
going to
thought about
collect
the risks
the
before she tried to kill
roses.
me.
And there's an achievement that seems to be a bit bugged, because I should have gotten an achievement adios
What do you know?
for leaving a rose at someone's grave that you killed. As you can see, I left a rose at
I
Demian's
admit,
grave.
the
I
way
drained
things
him
worked out with
alive
Anastasia
when I was maxing my nihilism. So
unfortunate.
it should have worked.
That said, it was obvious to everyone who had eyes or ears that they simply weren't meant for each other. Evgeny and I, on the other hand, a match made in... well, wherever the matches are made for creatures like us. When Evgeny and I got together, I wanted to make sure that he overcame his drinking problem before turning him. After all, an alcoholic-vampire combination wasn't going to turn out well for anybody. Everything seemed to fall into place after the miraculous outcome of the duel. With a lot of discipline and support, Evgeny managed to pull himself together, and soon enough we were flying through the night skies, together. Evgeny has continued to write, and even 100 years later, he keeps surprising me by his new material. He's already written several anthologies that are considered classics by this generation.
So yeah, a remnant of us
honestly,
seducing
he just
Evgeny.
keeps getting
But
better
basically,
every decade.
I should have gotten an
can't wait
achievement
to
here.
see
I
what he
didn't.
does next.
But just for the end of the episode,
Looking back, it may
I
have been a
do
bit cynical
reload
of me
to
to
try
save
and
Damon,
get the achievement to
only
pop
to
again,
kill him
and
shortly
it
after.
doesn't.
I
So
like
I
to
feel like I
think
should have
that
gotten an
I've become
achievement
less
there.
bloodthirsty
But
with time,
for anyone
but
wanting to get
I
another
may not be
achievement,
the most
when you are
objective
talking to the
judge.
taxi man, if you
Rest in
select
peace, Demia.
a bargain in history, you actually get another achievement. So I'll show you that there in a second. Anyway, that's been this episode of the kind of different ending compilations, and stay tuned for another challenge for Cabernet next episode. Have a good one.
Honestly, I'm not so... I used happy...